first.
Hello and welcome back to DeKalb High School. We are so glad to have you here with us. This is the first ball game of the season. It is the DeKalb Lady Barons versus the Northside Legends. We are so excited, and we've got a pumped BTV crew here. Myself, White Nepper. We've got Cooper, Eads, and Emma Books both on cameras. And as a great treat, I am joined here with Matthew Schumann. Matthew, what are your thoughts about this game?
Well, last year we had a great team for the DeKalb Barons. We had Delaney Cox. She's one of the best players we've seen come through. They lost her. That was a tough loss for this DeKalb Baron team. Another thing they lost from last year is a lot of size on the floor. So they're going to be a much shorter team this year. That means they're not going to be able to score a lot of points in the paint. This is going to have to be a shooting team from outside the line. But they did really good at that last year. They shot really well from the three-point and beyond, and those inside jumper shots too. So if you're going to see this Lady Baron team win, you're going to see a lot of jumper shots from mid-range and shots outside from three and beyond the arc. The key problem here is how they're going to defend the paint.
Really appreciate that analysis. And I mean, you may not be able to see it, Baron fans, yet, but these girls are tall. The Northside Legends are a tall team, and they're going to put up a fight against these DeKalb Barons.
This is going to be a great first test for the Barons and a great first test for both teams. We don't actually know what happens, and I think one of the key things to remember here is no matter what happens in this game, it does not define your season. So let's say a team loses by 20. You can still bounce back. There's still a lot of ground to be made from anything that goes on in this game, and this is just a great way to see where you're at and then how you're going to perform better.
Here we go. The Lady Barons are still in warm-up, and they've gone inside the locker room. The Legends are out there finishing their warm-up. We've just got a couple minutes left before we head into this game. 3 minutes to go before the start of this game.
Yeah, they're making those final adjustments in the locker room here. It's going to be a great matchup. The North Side, they're in a really tough conference. And one of those conference, I believe they're 4A. Yes, they are 4A. And remember, it's a very different class from football. So in football, you have 1A to 6A. Here in basketball, we only got 1A to 4A. So that means those 6A schools are coming down, those bigger schools. And Northside is almost the same size, a little bit bigger than DeKalb. So they got a lot more potential on that roster as well. But they do have a smaller team than this varsity team for DeKalb.
Yep, and that team is only 9 players tall. So, I mean, they don't even have a full sub out.
And it could be a problem for them if they get in foul trouble. Who are you going to cycle in? And how much depth is on that team? You know, if you don't have a great depth on the team and you only got 9 players, if one of them goes into 3 fouls before the first half, that's going to cause a lot of problems. And maybe that's what you try to do for the Barons, is you try to draw out the foul. So if they can keep scoring, if they can draw out the fouls, put the North Side ladies onto the bench, and it's probably the best case scenario for them in this game, because this Lady Baron team does have a lot of depth and talent on their roster.
Yeah, and I mean, knowing some of these girls personally, I mean, we see them day to day. Multiple of them are in our grade, and we hear about their practices, how they've been working off season. There are a lot of girls putting in a lot of effort here at DeKalb High School.
I think another big thing is you look at this DeKalb roster, there are a lot of young people on it. And by young, I mean, no, we only have 1 senior on this team, but I don't look at that as a bad thing. I see there's a lot of potential to come for these Barons. Right? They're going to build up a program, and you can't just make a program in 1 year. It's years upon years of progress and improvement, of team improvement and all, and that's what I think they got to focus on in the upcoming years. And not to say that this won't be a great year here. They've got a lot of good players on this team.
I couldn't agree more, and now here we're going to be playing the national anthem.
No, it's Northside School song.
The Northside School song, that's my bad. Right there's a great group. We have two juniors, two sophomores, and there's a third sophomore, just like we were talking about. Young team going at it tonight. That is the starting lineup for these DeKalb Barons, and we're so excited for them and the opportunity they have tonight to play ball. Well, we appreciate everyone tuning in tonight, and we are so excited to bring you this game here, which is right about to get started. Here we go. Matching up for the jump is Kylie Chindalin, and then Jayana
Floto.
Here we go. I mean, there's a height difference there.
And that's what we've been talking about tonight. But as long as they can shoot beyond the 3, it shouldn't be a problem for the Barons.
Yeah, and I mean, from what I've seen last year watching the girls, they've had a lot of variety to the game and what they've been able to get. But there, I mean, a taller player, it's hard to outdo that.
Northrop will take the possession. We'll take the ball, and Barons will have possession.
Some good pressure there. There's a missed layup, but the Legends are able to recover it. Stepping out of bounds, Abby Harris will take the ball in.
Great defense there by the Barons. She got an open lane for the layup, and they're able to stop her. And now they get the ball with possession. This is a great way to gain momentum here.
Yep. Chipping away at that offense, just keeping them on the outside, not letting them get in and use their height to their advantage is going to be essential for these Lady Barons. I mean, keeping that pressure on the outside. Here's Abby Harris. I mean, a great shooter from last year. And I mean, a lot of these girls, I saw them play multiple times starting on offense.
And they're going to say Reese Schmidt hit the baseline down there, and that's going to give Northrop back the ball.
Northside.
My bad.
You're all right. We'll catch a hang of it. Happens to everyone. There's some full court pressure leading to a timeout there.
Yeah, this is a great thing. They got to get the ball across the half court in 10 seconds. And what Northside saw there is that the Barons were giving a lot of pressure, and it was going to force a turnover. That's something they have to solve early on, or it's going to cause a lot of issues down the road.
Yep, still 0-0. Northside has already used their first timeout of the game. And, I mean, the Lady Barons doing a lot of what they did last year. I mean, the same coach, but they've been put already within the first play, have put full court pressure on Northside, and that's just great to see that they're able to keep them back, keep them from being underneath the net where their height is going to give them the edge.
Yeah, and I like the full court pressure because it really throws Northside off their game, right? They want to get across the court and then set up the offense down here. Now, there's no shot clock like there is in college, which would really help, but it still throws them off what they want to do, and then they have to pass it to someone else who they don't want taking up the court.
Yep.
And you see that full court pressure again here by the Barons.
Yeah, there's Molly Sonnenberg and Abby Harris doubling up on their girl, and it's a jump ball.
Possession goes to the Barons, and they'll take back the ball.
A great job there not to get a foul. I mean, they were clean with it. They only touched ball.
And that's what that full court pressure can do. It can put Northside into those areas where they aren't quite sure what they're going to do, and then you get turnovers like that.
Yeah, and there's just a missed pass there off the hands of Sonnenberg.
That's sometimes what we get. This is a first game. We got first game jitters. Those will clean themselves up as we go, and we'll see a lot better ball as we get later in this game.
There's an over and back called. Here we go. Once again, Baron possession.
And it's another one of those early type mistakes that you'll see here at the beginning of the game that will clean itself out as we go through the season.
Yeah, neither team has gotten much inside, both only making it to the paint once each. But they're both teams, again, locking down on defense. There was a jump ball, and now it's Northside. 6:38 on the first period, and neither team has scored. Both teams working out some first game jitters.
And another turnover, and a great play there. Oh, my. Great hustle there by Northside, trying to get the ball back.
Yeah, there was just a missed dribble. Abby Harris getting a great snag there, but just not able to keep control. Northside taking advantage and gaining possession here.
You just can't quit until the whistle blows, and you can't just say, oh, but it's their ball, and then give it up, and that's what I like seeing. And they're going to call a travel there on
Northside. Or,
I think it's on Wallace, a travel.
okay. Here we go. Sonnenberg passing it in.
Abby Harris is that main point guard for DeKalb.
There was a lockdown and it's a jump ball there.
Yeah, Reese saw that Kylo was wide open on a three, and they wanted to get that three-point shot out, but Northside was able to intercept that pass, and now they got to get it inside from the baseline.
Yep, and that's twice now, at least, that the Barons have just gotten shut down inside the paint. I mean, like you were saying, the height difference is going to matter this game. I'm getting points from the outside, getting points from the three is going to be really important so they can't shut them down on offense.
Sparkman had a good lane there, couldn't follow through with the hoop, and that's going to give Northside back the ball.
Yeah, nice rebound there. Here we go. Defense still keeping Northside on the outside. There's a pass there, no foul called. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball here.
I was really aggressive there by Abby, getting inside and grabbing that ball, making sure she doesn't draw up the foul, though. That's really good defense there by Abby Harris.
Yeah, and just watching it here, I mean, that looks like it's already been a character of DeKalb defense, forcing turnovers, full court pressure, just great pressure on defense. A nice block there by Molly Sonnenberg.
And now they're going to try to reset this offense here, try to clean things up. You got plenty of time. You just got to sit back and relax. It's okay if you don't score in 10 seconds as long as you get some points on the board.
Yep. There was a rebound by Ellington Sparkman, I believe. Yes.
Kyle looked at the three.
Just not
great
finding
kick
that
out
inside.
Oh.
Just shooting around the rim. But there goes Sparkman putting it up. And not quite getting it. But Tyler Chindalin there underneath the basket with a great shot.
That was just great passing. They found the open man, and then they were able to get the shot up pretty clean. It's okay. You can score points in the paint. There's no defender on them, and that's what they did. They had a great offensive play, and they had an open shot. That puts the Barons up 2-0 here. 5 minutes left to go.
It is, and them getting those rebounds is just going to be so important as they're able to give themselves another chance, allow themselves to reset, and it's just great that they're able to snag those away out of the air. Every rebound is another shot.
A jumper there from Belcher.
Yeah, missing long.
And she's going to be fouled when she goes up.
Tegan Jordan getting that foul.
Oh. That's her first of the ball game.
Here we go. Belcher up to the line. There's one miss. And that's not what you want to see in free throws. I mean, free throws are just free points. Making 2 of them matches the score. And I was not paying attention to the game. She made both of them.
Reese.
I just really missed that, but she's in now, and Barons and Legends are tied up at 2-2. And it looks like we're having some difficulties on the scoreboard, but they will get back to it. It is 4:50 on the clock, 2-2. Shouldn't tell.
Inbound down low for Northrop. And I think
I apologize. It looks like it's going to be 2-1. Barons are still up. There must have been a football in there that we just missed. But here we go. Barons still putting more pressure on Kylie Chindalin. They are not letting her girl inside. Trying to screen, but it's just not helping.
this is good man defense here by DeKalb. But I think she's going to draw the foul.
Here we go, up to the line. Two more chances here to break even with the Barons, or just to match or to break away with the lead.
That's the opposite we talked about. We needed Northrop to get in foul trouble here for the Barons to win. And a big mistake, Abby, on the breakoff. And an easy 2 there.
A nice job by her, not letting the pressure get to her. I mean, she's done it hundreds of times. I'm very confident that she has. Here we go, Northside ball still.
Abby Harris just has quick feet there. She's able to steal the ball and then great footwork to be able to move around and then the speed to get down the court. No one was going to catch her, and she knew that. And she knew she had an open shot. No reason to do anything like have to like stop and try to make someone miss the block because she knew that no one was there.
Yep, and that just builds the Barons' lead 4-1. Barons extending that pressure, keeping them outside. But they're able to head in, but just not able to capitalize once they're under the basket.
Yeah, Northside's had a lot of great looks, and they haven't been able to get those balls flow through. They've not made a single field goal from the court. Their only point is coming from the free throw line, and I want to give credit to that defense for the Barons. They're making sure that they're forcing tough shots, right? So despite they've had a good look, Barons are coming up and then having to force them to throw over the defender. Abby Harris will take it down the court for the Barons.
Yep, and here have been some subs. Ella Nixon coming in, Rain Freed coming in. We'll see how they're able to contribute to this Baron offense.
Ella's got a wide open shot, and she misses it.
Off the hands of Reese Schmidt, and it is Northside ball.
It's really easy for us at home to criticize those long field goal jumper shots like that, and they're really not that easy to make. If you go to your local Y and you try to shoot them, you're like, man, this is really tough. And it's a tough shot for Ella.
Yeah, that and under pressure. I mean, you can score those all day in practice, but when you've got girls guarding you, it is tough. Even if they're not directly in your face, it's just hard to get that shot off when you know that there's pressure behind it. Off the foot there of Kylie Chandalin. Northside ball still.
It's been a lot of jump balls this game.
Yeah, there have, and that's been in large part to the Lady Barons' strong defense, putting it up there. Abby Harris gets the
good block. Reese down low gets. Oh, my bad, Kyla.
For her second goal of the night, she's gained 4 of the Barons' 6 points.
And there's another one for her.
This is a great streak here for the Barons. I mean, if they can keep up this momentum, keep the pressure on, it's really going to fluster the Legends. But there's a foul.
This is a great start here. You're getting a little bit of momentum in this game. You could kind of feel that there was a certain sense of urgency that left the court. And now it's back here for the Barons and only for the Barons. This is a great way to capitalize on the momentum that you've gained right here.
Yep, and here we go. Some more subs. Molly Sonnenberg back in, applying that pressure. Northside rushing past, but not able to convert into the paint.
Open look there for Belcher, but she misses it.
Yeah, and there's a foul. Barons ball. Sonnenberg passing it in. As it is, we have 2:42 left on the clock of the first period. The Barons at 8 to Northside 1. But the Barons have gained a few extra fouls with that aggressive defense and are just going to keep needing to use and utilize their bigger roster as they move through this game.
Yeah, but that's okay. If it puts you ahead here early, as a great 3-shot look there from Abby Harris, but she misses it.
Goes in again, just missing that, but again another rebound. Kylie Chandalin there, and it is off the fingers of Northside. Abby passing it in.
Yeah, it's okay to foul and be aggressive if you know you have a great depth of roster. And I think that's what DeKalb knows here is that no matter who they sub in, they're going to have a team out there that they want on the floor.
They really do, and I mean, it's more of the hard work they're putting in than just the straight experience because like you were saying, they have a young team and all around that's just going to help even out their team, keep them consistent overall, knowing that they're going to get looks if they're playing in a game,
Yeah.
whether they're on the bench or not.
And a good shot there, and it rims out unluckily for Freed.
Here we go. Barron's ball still, once again, just forcing a lot of pressure on Northside. There's Freed receiving.
Harris thought about the shot, didn't take it. Pass into Molly, gives it to Reese. Great ball movement. She's going to draw the foul.
Nice job there. Nice job there taking that foul. Now, Chindalan.
That was Wallace's first. And Reese will get 2 shots here at the line.
Not quite there. But she's got one more chance. And, I mean, it's good to make free throws. I mean, it's just free points on the board every time you're up there.
And we see a lot of times, if you look at the stat line, you'll have a team that scores 20 free throws and a team that scores 4. And most of the time, the team that scores more free throws, despite whatever else happens on the court, normally wins those ball games. So there's a lot to be said about the fouling, but a great rebound there for the Barons. And they're able to get a kick out back to Freed. She puts up the jumper, and it goes in.
A nice shot there by Freed. Once again, Barons extending their...
And a steal for Freed. And she gets another layup. And she's just a freshman, too. That's a lot of talent in that youngster.
Yep, and already she has contributed so much to this offense. There's a foul called there. Freed going for it, and... that is going to be a foul on... So here we go. Barron's ball still. A great effort by Freed there, gaining possession again.
And they called the foul against Northside's Wallace. That's her second in the game.
Passing it out to Nixon. Going long off the fingers of Sonnenberg there. And here it is Northside ball.
There's been a lot of turnovers this game, too. And just those, again, first game early mistakes that you've got to clean up later in the seasons. Right now, it's fine, right? But that's something that you got to work on later on in practice. And I think that's going to come to fruition real well.
Yeah. Rushing in there, number 10 is just able to get past their Baron defenders. I mean, putting one of those up underneath the basket that they just haven't gotten clicking. But there it is, Barron's 12 to Northside 3.
With a minute left here to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, Northside, they just, I think, stay calm here. Don't let the Barons have another opportunity to score. Just keep getting those rebounds and getting shots off.
They're going to call a foul again on Wallace.
That's her third.
And you're going to see her. And she'll probably end up going to the bench here quickly as we see Coates out to come in, sub in for her when there's a pause in the game. The Barons are in bonus, and this is a 1-1 for Abby. If she makes this first one, she gets the second one. Well, my bad, we're in bonus.
But here we go. She's got another shot.
And Coates will come in for Wallace.
Nice shot there. There's one more point on the board, extending the Barons' lead to 13 to 3. With 46 seconds left, it is Northside ball. The Lady Barons coach telling them to extend their pressure. They've got 3 girls up the court.
And it might have been a good foul there by the Barons. Northside had a person out open in the court, and if they would have gotten the ball to her, that would have been an easy 2 for Northside. So there could have been a purposeful foul there.
Yep, and that's the struggle for the Lady Barons. I mean, if a majority of them are up court blocking that, then if they head out, if they get past their defense, then I mean, there's not much Lady Barons can do. But they've done a good job of shutting that down, so they can't.
And here's the benefits. In high school ball, if a team gets 5 fouls, they get 2 shots for lady high school. And it's going to be her second shot, but had she been able to get the ball, and Northside been able to get the ball to their open player down here, they would have gotten 2. This time they only get 1.
Just slipping out of the hands of Riley Hartsaw there, but Ellen Nixon gets it, sends it to Sonnenberg, who puts it up for 2.
Northside's going to be able to inbound the ball here, and we're looking for something good at the end of this first quarter, something to go into it, and a great play there by Riley Hartzall knocked that ball out of bounds. That's the type of stuff that can cause turnovers for the opposing team. That's a good play there by Kyla. She's trying to get it to Molly. Oh, and a little toss-up there.
Not sure who that foul would be on. Both DeKalb looked like they were standing their ground, so it's going to be Barron's ball.
It's going to go against Northside's Nasiah Coates. That's her first foul of the game.
Yep, and here we go. Freed up at the line.
She's on fire earlier this quarter. Can she finish out with 2 great free throws in this quarter? And rims in and out.
Yep, not quite getting it there.
It's one of the most annoying things in basketball when you see that ball almost go in and then rim out. It makes you feel so unlucky, but you have to realize that you just got to go on to the next game. Just like in football, it's the next play. Here, it's the next possession.
Yep, and she's still got it there. She's 1 for 2. Northside putting it up. A scramble there between Northside players, but they're able to get it in. 16-6. 15 seconds to go.
Got to be aware of the time. A kick out, 3 on the way.
Just long. And it is Northside ball.
They've got 6 seconds to go down the court here and score to end this first quarter.
Yeah, not much time on this with this aggressive Barron defense. I'm not sure how much.
Oh, a great play! Oh.
So close. A great play by Riley Hartzall. Whether she got that basket or not, she was able to shut down any last-ditch attempt.
Yeah, that's big. You got to have the lockdown defense, and that's what we've seen a lot in this first quarter. But this Barron team's playing very aggressive. But we saw they got a lot of fouls early, and they started to clean things up there. And then here we see the north side started playing more aggressive ball too. Because if you can't win your game, then might as well play their game. And it's going to start changing things up. They started to come back here at 16-6. Oh, and why are you dressed like an elf tonight?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Elf the Musical coming to DeKalb Theater December 5th, 6th, and 7th. We are so excited to present it to you. Taylor Reeves and Brooke Cole are doing a great job as our buddy the elf, and Jovi doing a great job promoting. We're going to have yard signs coming up. Hopefully we can bring those out to you, and we're so excited to bring this show along, which we will be covering on BTV as well, and we'll cover that along with all sports events that we're able, all home basketball events, boys and girls. Maybe not the same crew every time, but we'll try to bring you consistent, high-quality footage here at BTV.
Hey, Elf is one of those great Christmas movies I watch every year.
Yeah, it really is. And we'll try to do Will Ferrell justice. I mean, it's hard to top.
Are you Elf?
I am not Elf. That is Taylor Reeves.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, I'm just AL. Oh, boy.
And now it's complete. Now we can really get this Christmas joy, especially with that snow outside.
Oh, the snow. I'm not sure if I was looking forward to a cancellation today or just a delay.
I can't stand cancellations.
Yeah,
I like seeing people. I like being with people.
I feel that I had plans either way, so I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, if you can get together with people outside of school, I think it's perfect.
Yeah. Here we go, finishing up the first period. Second period, girls are coming out, and we are so excited to bring you back in the action of some more Lady Barons basketball.
We'll see what Northside can change up, what type of things that they made here to try to come back in this game. And you got to remember, there's still a lot of time left in this game. It is not over. The first quarter doesn't decide the game. Now, it does mentally, and you can't give up, right? Northside could just say, that's it. That's our spirit's gone, and that's where the game is won. Who gives up last in the spirit? And if Northside still goes out there and plays their best ball they can, this is still anyone's game.
Yeah, and I mean, into this period, into the half, we could see a whole new Northside team. We don't know how the nerves are affecting them. This is the first game of the season. It's hard to tell how they're going to play out. But the Barons are just doing a great job sending it up. Abby Harris there with a full court layup, doing a great job continuing her streak. She has now gotten 2 in a row.
And another breakaway for her and a very hard layup to make, but she still gets it to fall in. That's 2.
Right over the head of her defender, and this is a streak that the Legends are going to want to stop, and the Barons are just want to continue plowing through. It is 20-6. Barons getting the turnover. Abby Harris taking the ball.
These Barons are playing lockdown defense, so they're doubling up whoever has the ball there and trying to make them to force mistakes. They're saying, let's leave one person open, but if we double up the person with the ball, they're more likely to make more mistakes, and that's what's happened here. And then the Barons have scored most of their points off fast break points. So if Northside can clean up their mistakes with the ball handling, this is a really close game.
It really is, and here we go. The Barons just continuing to make opportunities. There.
And a great passing there. Finding the open look, they find Reese Schmidt down in the paint.
Yeah, just able to keep the Legends preoccupied on one side of the court. They just clear the way for Schmidt there. Here we go, another timeout.
And to start this quarter, the Barons have gone on a 6-0 run. So that's not what you want to see if you're Northside. But again, you still got a lot of time, and I like this timeout a lot. Right? You got to bring everyone back together, calm them down, say, look, that was not a great run, but we can change things here and make things better. It is not over yet, and I think you just got to understand that.
Yep, it's definitely a smart timeout.
And that's their second timeout of the half.
And there you go. You can see some more Barons in action. The DeKalb cheerleaders starting off their season as well with this home game, and they're so excited to bring school spirit and cheer into the stands. It's also great to see for a girls game, we have a great turnout in the student section. And we're so excited for all the student support. Doesn't look like there's a theme yet, but
hey, you don't need a theme to be here to support the Barons.
Yep. Just got to wear DeKalb wear.
You just got to bring your spirit and yourself. And that's all. That's good enough. So we got 6:45 left here in the second quarter, 22-6 in favor of the Barons.
Yep, back in action, Northside's ball, taking it in.
It's going to be Coates inbounding. She'll give it to Belcher, and Belcher's been their main point of emphasis for this offense for Northside.
A close snag there. Chindalan gets it.
Another turnover, but they're going to call a travel on Abby Harris. One too many steps to the three-point line. She was trying to find that open look at the three, and you just got to remember to keep dribbling the ball. That's a simple mistake that we all make, though.
Yep. Here we go. I mean, it looks like Northside has also tried to speed up their offense, has tried to break past this high-pressure Baron defense just to get inside without many defenders. If they're able to get past the Lady Barons, that may give them another look, another opportunity. Here we go. Northside inbounding.
Trying to get down low in the paint, and just a bad pass there, and it's going to give the ball back to the Barons.
Yep, just slipping through their fingers there. Sonnenberg passing it into Harris.
Abby Harris will bring this one up for the Barons and give it out to Molly. We've seen a lot of Barons score, and a lot of Barons get touches here, too. This is a very balanced roster.
It is, and I mean, as we look at it, I mean, they're just doing a great job. Rain Freed coming in, she did a great job once she got in the court.
Once she got the feel of things.
Yep, a free throw and 2 goals.
Kyla put up another 2. That's going to make the score 24, and Reese down low. Kick out Sparkman for 3. And there's going to be a foul underneath the basket, and it will stay with the Barons. And Abby Harris will inbound the ball on the baseline. And they find Freed open, a 3 on the way, and just off the back of the iron. And a jump ball will be called here, and that's going to go in favor of Northside.
Sending it over the heads. I mean, we've seen that a lot from the north side. Just tossing it up. Their passes haven't been super strong, swift, and it's given the Barons a lot of chances. But there, north side able to get under the basket.
That was Smith. She got the steal and the 2. Great finish there for her for the free throw. But
and there's a great 3. Ellington Sparkman.
And we saw a lot of that last year, and I was expecting to see more of that this year. But what they found is an offense that's working for them, so why shoot threes when you got something that's working for you?
Yeah, and there's a long pass there by Northside, just over the heads of defenders, but it's given the Lady Barons a lot of chances to snag it, get a hand on it.
Yeah, get underneath that ball because they can find the trajectory. It's got to be a lot more bounce passes here for Northside.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Abby Harris taking it around the outside. There's a nice screen there.
Oh, and a good play there, and I think Reese Schmidt's going to be able to draw the foul.
Yeah, no matter what, I mean, whether you score that or not, you get 2 shots here. You get another chance.
And you put another one of Northside's players getting another foul, and that could cause problems later down. That was Floto's first of the game.
Schmidt putting it up, and there's 1. That's her 2nd for the night.
She's
Boom.
3 from 4 from free throw. A great free throw shooter from Reese Schmidt.
Smooth as butter, as our old BTV intern Faith Quaintons loved to say. Got to keep her spirit alive, loving the game. And I hope she's at home watching this right now.
Northside's going to sub in Belcher for Paris.
Here we go, Northside passing it in. And double team there.
That's going to be a travel for Northside, and it's going to go back to the Barons. That's what that full court defense does, is you have to work to get it across the court, and now what you see there is they're going to cause more turnovers, and the Barons get more ball. They get more possessions to put more points up on the score.
Yep, and I really wish that we had the capability to see how much time the Barons have held possession over this ball, because they've been dominant over this game.
It almost feels like a football game where most of the game is being played on one side of the field, in a way. The Barons again with that double team.
There.
And Abby Harris with the steal.
Kyla putting it up.
Great rebound there for Ellington. She's going to draw the foul. I believe that's against Floto. That might be her 2nd of the night.
Yep, and here she is at the line.
My bad, that was against Smith for Northside.
Here we go, Sparkman up at the line. Off the rim there. Here we go, she's got a 2nd chance to extend the Baron lead even further. And there it's in. The Barons up 32-8. 4:03 left on the clock.
Northside lost the possession of the ball there, and Kyle's going to be able to put up an easy 2 for the Barons, putting the score 34-8 with 3:50 left to go in favor of the Barons.
Yeah, just a nice job there by her. Heading down the court, she's able to keep control in Northside here.
And Kyle's going to be able to intercept that pass. And a fast break here for Sparkman. And she's going to draw the foul and almost get the and one, but it does not fall in. She'll go to the line.
She goes for another opportunity.
It's going to go against Northside's Belcher, her first foul of the night, too.
There's one. Here we go, Tegan Jordan subbing in. Just off the rim there, Northside's able to rebound the ball.
Gotta get some points here. This is pretty good. A jumper from 11 and swish! Nothing but there for Wallace.
Yeah, nice 3 there. Well, that's what the scoreboard says, at least, that it's a 3.
Northside's Bria Smith will pick up a second foul.
And here it is, a 30-second timeout. And the Northside Legends are going to need to be careful here. I mean, they've got four fouls, and one more will just send any foul straight to the line, and that's just going to be points for the Barons.
And here in the high school for girls basketball, when you get 5 fouls in any quarter, you get 2 shots at the line. So if Northside were to foul anywhere at this point, the Barons will send the person who got fouled upon to the line for those 2 shots.
Yep.
Talk about fall trouble here. Northside's Wallace has 3 fouls on the night. So we'll see how much she plays here the rest of this first half. They might want to think about benching her.
Yeah, and I mean, that's going to be rough. One of their starters taking her out, and it's just going to be hard. It's rough with a smaller team like that. But here we go. Barons back in action. 2:50 left on the clock.
Open 3 look for Sparkman, and another rim out.
Almost a fadeaway there, but there's a foul called.
And a good rebound there by
Colby
Oliphant.
Here we go, and I mean, that was a shooting foul, but you can see Barons are in the clear.
Yeah, they've got 2 shots for the rest of these fouls against Northside.
Yeah. There's one.
Banks that one in for Oliphant. And Paris was the one who sent Oliphant to the line, and she picked up her 3rd foul there too, and putting another Northside starter into foul trouble. We got 2:40 left in the first half, 25-11 in favor of the Barons. Northside looking to bite into that lead.
Not getting there, but there's a rebound.
And they're gonna say she walked out of bounds there on that play.
Oliphant passing it into Harris. Legends just not catching a break this game. I mean, they're struggling against this tough Baron team. There's Abby Harris breaking through the defense, making it into the paint with another layup there.
That's just good footwork there by Abby. She's able to move around the defenders there, and she's going to be a critical player for this Baron offense for the rest of the season.
Yep, the rest of this season, and she's coming back next season. She's only a junior now, and she's doing a great job leading these Barons. Kylan Chindalin as well.
Every single one of these Barons on the floor. should be coming back.
It really is tough to, call out one specific Baron that's leading them because they're all juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, really, and all of them are putting in a great effort. All of them are scoring through here, and you can't discredit a single one of them.
Bree Smith for Northside also picking up her third. That's the third starter for Northside with 3 fouls. That's going to send Jordan to the line, and she'll miss her first free throw. Scores 37-11 in favor of the Barons with about 2 minutes left to go in this first half.
Yep, Tegan Jordan gets her a chance for a second here. Ella Nixon coming in here to this game.
And it looked like at the beginning of this ball game that Northside was going to be the one all at the line, but from then on, it looks like Barons are getting a lot more chances at the line. And Barons have really cut down on their fouls, only 2 this quarter.
A great effort there by Rain Free, just keeping that ball in.
And a great pass. And they're going to call it out of bounds on Northside. They'll stick to the Barons on the baseline.
We have still Barons ball here. Rain Free passing it in. Oliphant sending it up. Just going long. Northside ball. And we also have to remember that this is the first game of the season, and it's a home game for the Lady Barons. So that's just going to give more confidence. That's going to boost how they're feeling about this game. They've got a lot of support behind them.
Yeah, it's a great way to open up a season at home instead of having to go in a hostile environment on the road. I think it's an underestimated benefit, and a lot of things are left when you get on that bus and you come off a bus. There's a lot of momentum that is left on that bus, and you come out of focus. It's a great way to stay here. You stay in focus. It's your home court, and like you said, Wyatt, it's just that more comforting feel.
Northside just not sure what to do there. Barons putting on a tough defense. Ella Nixon gets the grab at it. There's Rain Freed putting it up. Not quite, and it is Northside ball again.
I actually like that shot a lot. Chin, open shot. They know they're in the lead, and it's a great 3 there. And if you can get those to fall in, that's the difference. It makes difference between a championship team and just a normal caliber team.
Mm-hmm. And working on it in games like this where they're up ahead a lot by a big chunk. It's a good chance. It's a good chance to attack with those shots. Some shots that we weren't seeing at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, just try to get experience along the 3-point line and in those in-game scenarios.
There's a foul there.
And that should be against Northside and put the Barons to the line.
Yep, Oliphant heading up to the line again. She had a hard fall there, so hopefully everyone's okay. We really want a clean game here for everybody. There's Oliphant. Oliphant here, going after her second. Not quite there. And it is Barron's ball off of the hands of Northside. 39 seconds to go. Sonnenberg passing it in.
It's great ball movement here from the Barons along the perimeter arc where they like to shoot those shots and finding that inside lane. Oliphant wanted that foul there.
Here it's still Barron's ball. Just no foul called. And out on court, Cammie Abel, a freshman. Colby Oliphant, a freshman.
Freed, a freshman. Nixon, a junior.
Freed's not out there.
Oh, Sonnenberg, my bad. The sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore. I mean, this is just a great effort by these girls, a young girls team. Here we go. Nixon up to the line. Junior there. Or not Nixon. Jordan there. Here we go. She's got 2 shots. And I mean, this is just extending the quarter, the period, drawing it out, allowing the Barons more opportunity to extend the lead going into half. There's one. Here we go. Jordan with the second. And it is up and out.
Almost out of bounds there by Northside.
Yep, she stayed in, but the pass was just got off, and it is Barron's ball once again. 10 seconds left in the clock.
10 seconds left to go in half, and this is one of those scenarios where you have to get the ball off quick and try to get in the hoop. This is one of those scenarios you could practice for a lot.
Yep, Ella Nixon putting it up there, off the rim. It is Northside ball, but it doesn't look like they're going to get a shot off.
And that'll bring us to half as the Barons lead Northside 39-11.
Yeah, in this first half, this first game for these Lady Barons has just fully favored the Barons. There hasn't been a time to question it. Barons are going into this 39-11. They have just really played a tough game here. And what are your thoughts?
That's aggressive defense by the Barons, and they're causing Northside to cause a lot of turnovers and mishaps. So if Northside can able to clean that up, then we'll see Northside probably come back. And I think one of the key things to remember, so the team does you in the first half, you can do back in the second half.
That's so true, and the Barons are going to need to work on that. They're going to need to keep that momentum up. They can't let it slack, because then that's when it gets dangerous for them. They need to keep that pressure on Northside, keep going at them. Otherwise, they give them that chance.
Yeah, do not let morale go down. Try to keep it up. And then make sure that you just come out full force. Do not let your spirit go away from you in this ball game.
Yeah, and that's so helpful. And that's so helpful going into the second half. The atmosphere they have here. I mean, they're just surrounded by familiar faces. Northside just isn't able to see as many people that they know. I mean, it's an away game. That's hard for them to find. But so many people are out here supporting the Barons, whether it be the pep band, the student section. I mean, I see Teeters over there, our superintendent. I mean, a shout out to him. We're so thankful that he is such a proud supporter of Baron Athletics. All of these people, plus so many sponsors, Mefford Weber and Blythe, Ben Davis, OPS. We're so grateful to all these sponsors for DeKalb Athletics, and so glad to bring it here to you at BTV. You can also see Mr. Wagner stalking the stands. Glad to have him out here supporting. I saw him and Teeters both at a great many football games, and I'm glad to see him here at this football game.
It was a great football season for the Gal Barons. Not the way they wanted it to end, but I think something you got to just remember is they had one of their best years, one of the best record-setting years of all time. And sometimes it just ends abruptly, and it ended abruptly there. But I look forward to next season too. Another thing I look forward to is boys basketball as well. And when's that start?
I'm not sure exactly. I know the next game is going to be next Tuesday, I believe, and it is again going to be the girls. Wow, great to have him behind us, Wagner himself. I'm not sure if he'll want to get an interview, but he's here supporting these Lady Barons. Yeah, like you were saying, DeKalb football has just been doing a great job. We've had a lot of successful teams this past fall.
Yeah, I know ladies golf went down to state this year and competed really well.
Yeah, they did a great job. I mean, I'm partial to it because I play tennis, but we were able to win sectionals, win conference. We lost in the finals of regionals, but we had a good season.
How far did you go?
I could only move on with the team as
Oh,
two
there's no
singles.
individuals?
No,
Not
that's
cross
all right. It was
cross
tough.
country you can move on individually.
Yeah, we had some great individual runners for cross country making it to regionals. I mean, who all was that?
We had Justin, Justin Shepard, Sam Lehman, and Colton Brown all move on to regionals. And then for the boys, and then Allie Hartzall for the girls, whose sister's on the girls basketball team.
Yeah, we saw her in action for a little bit. And I mean, it's great to see the variety that so many girls and guys at DeKalb High School bring, that they're able to transition from one sport to another. So grateful for it. And I'm sure many of you at home can hear in the background the pep band blasting off. We're really grateful that you could join us from Pep Band, that you're able to be a part of BTV.
That's one of my favorites, Land of a Thousand Dances. Great song to blast. There's no such thing as good sound quality. You just play to your heart's desire in pep band. It's great. It's a great thing to be a part of.
Yeah, a big thank you to everyone there in Pep Band. We're so grateful to them. Emma Books, one of our camera women, is here. We love to have you. What have been your thoughts about this game?
I've really been enjoying it. I went to a few basketball games last year, but this one has been really good, I thought. Especially for it being their first game.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the season.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially if they can carry out the way they are. It's going to be a W in the win column for them. And then that's just a great way to gain momentum and go through the rest of your season. Something to look back at.
It's great to have you, Matthew. I'm glad you're here tonight.
Thanks, Emma.
Okay, back.
Thank you, Emma. We really appreciate it. And we also really appreciate all you out there tuning into BTV. We're really hopeful that you'll stay tuned for DeKalb games as we cover girls, boys. Hopefully we're able to get into some other winter sports. These are just basketball is just the main focus of the season, but we'll also try to get out wrestling, swim, hopefully, as best we're able to.
Anyone watch that IU football game last weekend? I got to talk about my Hoosiers.
Oh, boy. Go on.
Omar Cooper Jr. might be the guy. That was a great catch against Penn State. I know Buckeye fans are saying, you guys aren't the team. We're definitely the team. We're coming for you guys in Indianapolis. As long as we carry on, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. But we'll probably win a Big Ten national title and a national championship too. We'll just win out. This will be the win season, so we'll go undefeated in football and we'll be undefeated in basketball too in that 1 year. And we got the big banner for. It'll be great.
Yeah, I know the momentum is even getting to Ohio State fans. My dad, born and raised in Ohio, and he was talking the other night. He was saying, well, if it's Ohio State and IU in the national championship, I won't be upset if IU wins. He said that himself.
And I root for the hometown team.
Yeah, I never thought I'd hear it from him, though. I was really surprised. And even he's rooting for IU. Partially. As long as it's those two teams together in the national championship. Here we go. Lady Barons and Lady Legends taking the court, heading back out from the locker room, running out. Hopefully they've got continuous energy from that time talking. And you just get to see some more of our lovely faces, as Reels likes to show. Reels, what have your thoughts been about this first half of this bit? Okay. what have your first thoughts about the first half of this game been?
Well, first of all, I want to tell you guys you're doing a great job tonight. Schumann, welcome aboard the team.
Thank you.
You guys have been doing a phenomenal job. I'll tell you what, tonight so far we've seen exactly what we want to see from Barron basketball. We've seen movement up and down the court, no stagnant. First and second pass choices really making the difference. Northrop hasn't been able to, Northside hasn't been able to defend that. Their quickness is not there, and their just initial reaction has not been as sharp as the Barons. So kudos to a new coach. I know he's doing a great job with the girls tonight, keeping them moving. I also like our work underneath the basket right now. We're getting lots of second chance opportunities. And those second chance opportunities are showing up on the scoreboard tonight, 39-11. A lot of those are, those are points in the paint. Those are rebounds back up. Those are points from the foul line, meaning we've done something well down underneath to draw that foul. So a lot of second chance opportunities, whether it's from the rebound or whether it's from the free throw stripe. And I think that's made the difference tonight. You don't run up a 39-11 lead on first chance possessions. And we watched that tonight as the Barons went. Schumann, what's your assessment? I haven't been talking with you tonight, but what do you think tonight?
I think I like the fast breaks here for the Barons. They're capitalizing on the mistakes. We haven't seen many mistakes from the Barons. We've seen many from Northside, and they're able to capitalize on them and then go down the court and then put up some points for them as well.
Yeah, I always believe that if you're being proactive, then you don't have as many mistakes. It's when you're reactive a lot of times that you have those major mistakes. And I like the way our girls are being aggressive towards the ball. They're creating that double team that I kept hearing you talk about tonight. And when you're double teaming, you're trying to do things right. So I agree with you. Now, I will give credit to Northside. They're doing a nice job of trying to move the ball, but they're having a hard time penetrating that double team that the Barons keep collapsing. And when they do that, it's going to be hard for them tonight. I hope as the competition goes on and the game gets faster and faster, the girls continue to play as clean as they are tonight. I heard you mention earlier in the game, we got a lot of young kids in. And, it's trial by error and it's battle in the fire, and right now they're going to have a varsity game under their belt. And no matter how you look at it, when you got a freshman player out there that could be 14 playing against an 18-year-old, it's grow up fast time. And I don't care where you've been playing, all of a sudden the game just gets faster.
Yeah. And I think it's great for them to get experience. This is the type of scenario you want where you put out your freshmen, your sophomores, and that's how you build a program by experience. I think that's what they should do here too. But yeah.
No doubt the future looks right. Well, hey, I'm going to turn it back over to Wyatt. You guys are doing a great job tonight, and we'll talk more next game. But welcome aboard the team, Schumann. Really enjoyed listening to you tonight. And Wyatt, I'm going to send it back to you.
I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm glad to have these headphones back. I couldn't even hear you over the pep band there. I hope you enjoy your hot dog as you're helping out with this game. We're so grateful to how you've supported all of us students here at BTV. But here it is, Barron's ball. Passing around the perimeter. Not getting inside yet like they were capitalizing on the first half.
Abby thought about taking the shot there, but she's going to run in for the two, and that's a great way. You're going to force them by making you think that you're going to shoot the three. They force the defender to come out on you, and then you can go around them and get the open jumper.
Yeah, and so many different scales and ranges for these girls, and they're able to make plays from wherever they are.
Another fast break here for the Barons. And Molly struggles down low, and they're going to call a travel.
That's tough. I mean, she had a defender on her. She was just trying to get in the paint. Not much opportunity there for her. She had some heavy defense in front of her.
Yeah, in those type of scenarios, you just got to remember that you have your teammates you can count on. They're going to be coming behind you. That's a great chance to kick the ball out, get it out from that commotion from underneath the hoop, and then you can either get an open three-point look or just reset the offense because possessions are valuable in this game.
They are, especially as the clock winds down. I mean, anytime Northside doesn't have the ball is just going to be a bigger opportunity for the Barons to extend their lead. Now, here they go. They're up by 32 points.
And Kyla has been a lead scorer here for the
Lady Barons.
Multiple twos down in the paint off those fast break shots, and then just great ball movement down there too.
Here we go, still Northside ball, passing it in, 6:34 left on the clock. We also want to shout out to all those watching at home. We appreciate your comments, your support, and input into how we're running this game. I mean, if there are any lags or delays, we'll try to get names right. I mean, it's hard. Different team coming in here. I mean, we know the names. We know the names of the girls on our own DeKalb girls team, but we'll try our best. Deegan Lynch, thank you. Let's go Bearings, and we're thankful for your input, and we will hopefully be able to call out some more by the end of the game.
Yeah, and a special shout out to Maya Belcher. I hope I got their name right there for Northside.
There's another look at the Barons cheerleaders showing off some stunts there. They've been working hard at it. I mean, they've just had a short time to get into the groove with this season because, I mean, fall cheerleading and winter cheerleading is separate. A lot of the girls stay through.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of girls that have to learn new. They have to figure it out and get into the groove. Here we go. Back on court. It is Northside's ball.
Belcher will inbound the ball for Northside. And that's lockdown defense there by the Barons. They could not find anyone open, and that 5-second rule was about to get Northside.
Yep, still Northside ball there.
They got the open.
Just getting it out, but not in great position. It looks like there's a scramble there, and
we got a tie up.
Ball.
Yeah. And that's going to go back to Northside.
They need to keep possession here. I mean, they've got almost a full half left, but they have a lot of ground to make up if they're going to catch these Lady Barons.
A great play there, and the 2 on the way, and just missed rimmed out. And they're going to call jump ball again, and that's going to go with the Barons.
Sonnenberg passing it in. And here's a look. I mean, you can see the difference between the Baron and the Northside defense. The Lady Barons were just able to head down the court all the way to the half-court line, while the Barons force Northside to commit every ounce of the way. They force them to stay steady throughout, and it's just different in the playing styles, and it's worked wonders for the Lady Barons.
Yeah, it's like something Nick Saban said. He said, always make sure the team has to make another snap. And here you're having them to cause them to make more passes down the court. The more passes you make, the more chances there are that there could be a mishap or a turnover. And it's exactly what the Barons have forced tonight.
Here we go. Northside passing it in. Second half starting out. Neither team has scored too much. But there, I must have jinxed it. Northside heads in, gets a layup there. And Northside is now up to 13. Barons ahead by 30.
That could be a turning point of this half here if they can get some momentum off that point. But Kyla on the jumper there, and she gets a 2 for herself. And they might want to start thinking about double teaming her. She has racked up several points for this game.
Yeah, she has done a stellar job, and I'm just really showing off the diversity of this Baron team. Trying to find an opening, but the Barons just not having it, and there,
a block there by Ellington.
Chindaling gets it.
Kick out to Reese beyond just inside the arc. And a great play there by Kyla. And a 2 there for
Sonnenberg. A great shot.
That was just great ball movement there by the Barons, recognizing who was open and then getting it to the open player. And if they got down upon, then they throw it to the next open player, creating those easy shots. And another fast break here. Kyla goes up for 2, and that one falls in.
And I mean, these have been some very unselfish plays the Barons have done a great job working together. I mean, Chindalan has racked up points, but I mean, multiple of those have just been run downs the court, and it has been other people getting the steal, and them all working together, offense to defense, has just done wonders for them.
And I feel like the Barons are anticipating the steals. So every single time we see this type of fast break, someone from the Barons will always peel out first when someone's working on the steal, and then they'll pass it down the court to get those fast break points, which I think is interesting. I don't know if they're anticipating them getting that type of fast break there. But it has caused a lot of points for the Barons.
You're figuring out some things. Northside's ball, and they'll head down the court. Looks like this is one of the first times that the Barons haven't applied full court pressure. Sonnenberg on.
And she picked up her dribble there. She's got to get help, and she'll get help from Belcher.
Yeah, just
who
able to
works
hand it
down
off
the
there.
line, and I think they're going to call a foul on the Barons. And this will be a shooting foul. And that's Molly Sonnenberg, and that's her first foul of the night.
Yeah, Belcher putting it up off the rim. Maya Hauser, the team's only senior coming in for the Barons. Here we go. Belcher putting it up again. And there it is, up and in.
Makes the score 49-14 in favor of the Barons, and we got 3:45 left here in the third quarter. Good ball movement there by the Barons, getting it inside. Didn't like the look there and kicked it back out. And again, they're going to try to reset here. Driving in, putting up the two, and it's going to be tipped by Northside, and it'll stay here with the Barons.
Yeah, Freed just losing that. Here we go. Freed sending it into Oliphant. Barons working their way around, trying to find that opening.
Oh, and a block there by Northside.
That was a great block. Great play by her.
Going
And setting
fast
it up.
break, almost got the and one. I believe that's going to be a foul against the Barons, and she will go back to the line.
Yeah, here against a lot of non-starters, I think Northside is going to get more aggressive. It looks like they have been. The Barons here, they've got a lot of chance to work on and gain some experience on court. There's a nice free throw there by number 11, Cadence Wallace.
Stop keeping track.
There's another one by Wallace. It is now 49-16. Barons up. There, it's off the hands of Northside. Barons ball.
I think it's one of the things that you can get frustrated about is when you tip the ball out of bounds and then it's still the offense's side or offense's team's ball. But you got to remember that's good defense, and you're forcing them to have to pass in. And again, a lot of turnovers come is from when you have to pass in the ball. And then Hartzell breaking up that fast break there for the north side, and they're going to be forced to pass it in.
Here we go. Barons on defense again. 150 left in this period. Not able to get it off. There was that 5 seconds that you were talking about.
That's going to go back to the Barons.
Just wasn't able to find an opening. The Barons locking down on defense.
Yeah, those cuts for Northside when they're trying to get the ball inbound are just not as clean as they should be to get open. And that's something they got to work on, is being able to find the open player and then make better cuts out there to get the ball in.
Working on the inside there. Northside's able to snag it.
A great steal there for Northside. And a big possession here.
Here it's going to be very important. Northside has honestly had a lot of time possessing the ball, but they just haven't converted a lot, and it just hasn't helped them much.
Ooh.
They've had multiple opportunities, but not much coming from it. There's a travel called.
And it's going to be Barron's ball. That's a great possession there for Northside, though. A lot of rebounds, and I think that's going to be undermined. You can get that going again. You can get those second chance points like Mr. Friels talked about, and those are really huge.
Ella Nixon at the top. Barron's not quite finding their opening. They're just continuing to work around the perimeter. There's Ella Nixon putting it up and just off the rim, but she's able to get her own rebound. And
That's a great hustle there by Northside. Oh. And that's going to stay with Barron's because the last one who tipped it was Northside. And that brings us to the end of the quarter. It's 49-16. The Barons leading Northside.
Yeah, great job by these Lady Barons, continuing to exert their lead and doing a great job here tonight.
I think we're going to start to see a little bit of different offense here from the Barons. Going to start doing time management, start trying to burn that clock down, right? Suck up as much time as you possibly can when you're when it's your possession. Now, you can't really necessarily do that here. Like, I mean, you can. You can do that indefinitely, technically, because there's no shot clock, which I believe they're adding in the next 2 years to high school sports. I believe 2027 there'll be a shot clock for all high school sports. Right now there is no shot clock, so they can technically dribble the ball around. They're not necessarily going to do that. But one thing we'll start to see them do is slow down and start taking up more time.
Yeah. And we'd also like to shout out another comment. Thank you, Gordon Pixley. We appreciate your support for the Lady Barons and BTV. We will try to give the girls names when they score. We'll try to catch it as best we're able to. In the opposing team, it's a little bit harder. We're not familiar with them as people. But DeKalb, for sure, we will try to give you their names, and Northside as best we can. Here we go. The Lady Barons are headed back out on court, and I see Popcorn heading out for free. And I am really hoping that they notice us, that we're able to get some of that.
Nah, I doubt it.
No,
I'm privileged up here. Yes?
Yeah. We flag them down as best we can. But here we go. Lady Barons are back in action.
Oh, and a travel there. Picked up her dribble, then jumped. You got to be able to, if you're going to jump, you have to shoot. And there she jumped and did not shoot. Hartzell driving in. And they kick back out to Cammie. We're seeing some JV for DeKalb start to pop in here on this varsity game.
There, Jordan tries to put it up. Not quite getting it, but Mac Rice there.
And I think they're going to call a foul on Northside, and that might be a shooting foul for Mac. No.
Nope, just passing it in.
Good call there by the refs. Mac wanted to go up for the shot there, but she saw that she's going to get blocked and didn't. Had she actually probably followed through with that shot, they probably would have called a shooting foul there, but she did not. And I like that play a lot.
Able to send it out to Jordan, who just misses off the rim. Here we go. They're taking it down court.
And a good play there for Northside on that fast break. And that's what's really helped the Barons here. Now Northside's starting to play some of that game too, 49-18.
Yeah, Floto able to break away from the Barons. Here we go. Maya Thompson at the Maya Hauser at the top. Here's Cammie Abel sending it to Riley Hartsaw. Just continuing to send it around the perimeter. Jordan here trying to make her way under the basket.
Oh, and a contested shot there and can't get it to fall in. It's going to be Northside's ball again. I like that defense there. And again, it's that size difference that's really going to hurt the Barons, but we've seen it that their field goal and their shifty maneuvering has really helped the Barons pull away in this one.
It has. Here we go. Northside ball passing it. 5:40 left on the clock. Barons up 49-18. Both teams at one foul for the period. And some subs coming in for Northside. Trying to find an opening. Northside really struggling there.
That's good improvement there from Northside. They early got 5-second ruled, and then another earlier they had to call a timeout. But that time they were able to get a girl open. And a steal there for the Barons, and it's going to go down to the senior.
Maya Hauser putting it in for her first for the game.
I think one thing that needs to be emphasized about this Baron team is the unselfishness, right? They're going to find that open player and pass the ball, and that is really what wins games. You know, you have to say, you know what, I don't have that great a look. Maybe my look is a 50-50. My teammate over there, they've got a really good look. You got to pass the ball because this is a team sport, not an individual sport, and I really like to see that from the Barons.
Yeah, and the more they're able to shift that, the more they're able to keep Northside on their toes.
A great interception there by Riley Hartsaw. She's going to go down. Missed the two, but a great rebound there by Cammie.
Yeah, just a lot of pressure there for her. Sending it up again. But just missing it, and it is Northside ball.
Belcher will inbound the ball for Northside. And Smith will take it up. Or Belcher will now take it up.
Driving in, she makes it to the basket, but just not quite. And she's surrounded by DeKalb girls. There's going to be a foul called.
There's going to be two shots for
Belcher. Here she goes, sending the first one up.
And that one rims out.
That's just tough.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating to watch them almost fall in and out. I swear it's the most unluckiest thing that ever happens. It makes me so mad. That's not a skill-based thing. That's just an unlucky thing.
There's the second one. Abel taking it up. Looking for the opening. Oliphant sends it up, and it is in for a nice jump shot there.
Yeah, just a good play there. Again, great ball movement by the Barons, finding the open player. They found one on the outside there and got the open jumper.
Contested there. Here it is Northside ball.
So I think we're seeing a little bit of an issue with Northside's offense. They all kind of gather up underneath the paint, and they got to start to spread out a little bit more. And they had a great look there for Belcher. Just missed the shot. But as Northside is able to spread out a little bit more, move the ball just like the Barons, I think this would be a close game. There's a lot of talent on that team.
Here we go. Still Northside ball with 2:30 left on the clock for this game.
Coates will inbound the ball, and it's going to be intercepted by Oliphant.
Yeah, that toss-up there, that just makes it difficult. I mean, they're not able to do much. They're not able to assert themselves with a pass like that, but that's the only opportunity the Barons are giving them. And there's a nice shot there, once again, by Colby Oliphant.
And she started to go on fire in these last few possessions. She might find her way up to up to that starting roster here. 1:48 left to go in this fourth quarter, and it's 55-18. There's no worry, we are on a running clock right now.
Yep, Northside still struggling to break past the Barron defense.
Oh, and a good play there by Northside. Might have wanted a foul. There might have been a foul there, but they did not call one.
Hartsaw putting it up and missing, but Oliphant there for the rebound and sending it up again.
That's just a glorified pass right there, and again, Colby making the good rebound and getting that too. And she's one of the taller ones out there. She's sitting at 5'8". A three from outside.
A nice three, number 21 there.
That's Jaiona Floto.
A nice shot there.
And again, great ball movement. Oh.
Oliphant just missing there.
She didn't finish through with her shot there. Had she finished through, I think that one would have fallen in, but playing a little bit more passive. 39 seconds left to go. Northside here. What could be their final possession?
Here it is, Barron ball. 30 seconds left to go in this game.
That's a foul on Coates. That's her third.
Here's a sub out, maybe one of the final ones for the game.
Yeah, 20 seconds left to go. The Barons up by 36. Math is hard.
Oh, that's all right. It happens to everyone.
Northside's giving a little pressure. It looks like the Barons are just going to pass this one and dribble this one out. 4 seconds to go. And now in this ball game here, the Barons will take home the win, 57-21 in this game against Northside to open up the season.
Yep, this is a great starting game out here for the Lady Barons. And this has been a great confidence booster. We're so glad that they're able to start their season off strong. Nice job to Northside, the Legends. We wish you luck for the rest of your season. We really hope for success for you and all of those girls out there.
Yeah, I really liked what we saw from the Barons today. Great ball movement. I think there's a lot to come from the season. And again, you get the W. One of the biggest things you can get. One of the best things to get here, especially in the first game of the season.
Yeah, it really is. And we're so grateful that you all tuned in here at BTV. We're so grateful to our sponsors, our student section, our pep band. So many people that we could thank here. We're so glad. We really appreciate our BTV crew here tonight. Our fearless leader, Jed Allen Friels. We're so appreciative of him. Yep. Emma Black's on camera. Cooper Eads on camera. Matthew Newman here with me commentating. And I've been Wyatt Nepper.
Yeah, thank you. Have next time. This has been High School Hoops by BTV.
Yep. Have a good night.